It's been a while since I last posted. I've been very busy making my sparkling lemonade brand and working. After we finished our home interior and I posted our home tour, the views of the videos that I posted afterwards have gotten a little bit lower than before. Which I totally understand because most of you are here for the interior. Kind of expected that. And kind of understandably, my kind of motivation to create videos had decreased as well because of that. Until one day I saw one comment, not even some, just like one comment saying, "Sue, come back." And that just kind of woke me up and motivated me to get back on the camera again. So here it is. Sweetie. Today I decided that I would talk to you guys about lighting, something that you guys have been requesting a lot. And I was gonna talk about, but that needed a lot of cleaning of the house for me to show you. And we cleaned the house today. So I think I'm gonna be able to share with you guys how I chose our lighting. Sweetie. I'm also filming with my new iPhone 15 Pro and I'm loving the quality of it. This is so real. Okay, anyway, let's get back to lighting. So there are very different types of lighting, but today what I wanted to focus on was 3 types. The built-in lighting, and lighting that you put on the ceiling that comes up from down, and then the lighting that comes from bottom to up, and the lighting that on the wall. Okay, so I guess that's 4 types of lighting. For me, when I was thinking about lighting, it was much further down in the road of home building. But of course, even from the beginning, I did have to think about where to put the lights, because that's when we decided to put holes for the light, for the electric wires to come out. So what Che and I kind of first did was we decided where we wanted to put those round cylinder lightings that go inside the ceiling, which for us serves the purpose of having light in narrow alleys or small areas where we still need light, but it will be a little bit too stuffy to have an actual lighting in. So for example, that's our closet and that's our hallway, like in the bar area, and also on top of our kitchen near the cooking areas, because we thought that lighting directly on top of it would collect a lot of like dust and oil, and it would not be good for cooking. Sweetie. Then came around the lighting that you would kind of have for decorating purposes as well as lighting. And I know that a lot of people expected me to have a lot of vintage lighting at home and have all those crazy and quirky kind of vintage lighting, but for some reason I've never really partook in the trend of vintage lighting. For me, I look at the price and I can't believe that sometimes the vintage lighting costs as much as an old car. And for me personally, that's not how I want to spend my budget. And also, for some reason, I have this kind of illogical fear that the lighting with the European and American voltage, and even if it's converted to the Korean plug, I feel it's gonna explode for some reason at some time that I don't expect it to. So my kind of goal was to look for affordable light that I could find, hopefully made from a Korean brand, because like, why not? We live here, and that's how I found some of the most incredible Korean lighting brands that I'm going to talk to you guys about. So I actually had to ask online for some suggestions of Korean lighting brands, because it's a field of interior design that is a little bit so specific that I have no kind of searching experience on. And then somebody suggested me Colamp, which is a brand that a daughter is now operating since her father's company. The thing that I loved about their products is that they have very uniquely shaped designs that are not too contrasting with any kind of background. So the colors that they use are just very basic, like white glass or see-through glass, but the way that they're shaped like a bubble and the way that they're formed to design, I think they're very unique, and I definitely chose these lighting way before I knew where I was going to put them. So the collab that I love the most is definitely the chandelier looking kind of lighting, which I talked about in our home tour video about how I don't like chandeliers, but I did love the shape of the collab lamp, the light, which kind of looks like a chandelier but is very modern. And a lot of our guests, when they come over to our house and we turn the light on, they go, wow, it's so beautiful, and we love seeing that. And then of course another lighting that I really love is the one that's right over there, right above the stairway going down, and it's a voluminous kind of balloon-like design, and it fills up the space but without looking too heavy. I did surprise myself as well by choosing one of the most calm kind of designs of the lighting. I feel like you can have fun with accessories like, you know, plants, but I feel like lighting, you need to be kind of grown up. Sorry. And another brand that I actually knew about because the algorithm kind of gave it to me was Ilgwang Lights. First, when I first saw their design, I thought actually that it was a vintage lighting. I thought it was from like Europe or something. And when I saw that it was a Korean design, I just fell in love with it, and I was so happy that because I was always wondering when I looked at the extremely expensive vintage lights, why can't they make them today? Why does it have to be all vintage? Why can't it be new and shaped like that? And Ilgwang lighting kind of solved that problem for me. The lighting in the kitchen is very light, and then the one in the reading room is very vintage looking, and I love the shape, and it's very cozy, which is perfect with the reading room. Then of course the rice paper lantern in our bedroom is from Hey. They have very different sizes, and I think I chose the middle one. And when I first got it, it was really big, but now whenever we see it, it's really beautiful. And sorry, most of the lighting that we're very used to are the lighting that we put from the ceiling down. I tried to design this house. I kind of wanted to incorporate various different types of lighting of light sources, so it would be very unique in the way that light would be coming from everywhere. And as I've been living in this house, I realized that the lighting that comes from bottom up are actually very cozy, and we don't really see that much in Korean homes. And so the lighting that we put behind the wall in our living room area is the lighting that I kind of associate with coziness the most. And I don't think it's actually a brand, I think it's just a long lighting that Che ordered from online. And then what I try to do around in all sorts of places around the house is have little lighting everywhere. And the thing is, it is kind of at first annoying to be able to go to each one of the light and turn them on. But as you get used to it, you find real joy turning the light on and making your room cozy. And having little bits of light coming from all different corners cozies up the room and makes the room feel a lot deeper than it actually is, than having just a blunt light coming from the ceiling and down. So it has been so much fun for me to search for lanterns, and let me share with you guys some brands. Vacant is a clothing brand, and when I saw this beautiful lamp, I fell in love because as you guys probably know by now, I love ceramic work, and I've never really kind of thought that there would be ceramic lighting. I love how modern it is because it's so simple with its shape and texture, but at the same time it's very traditional in the sense that it looks like a Korean traditional ceramic bowl. And when I got it, I really loved it, and it's on either side of Che and my bed right now, and whenever at night we put it on, it feels really cozy. I really suggest you guys Go to their website and you'll see how they showcase the lamps, and it's just so beautiful. It's just such a whole aesthetic. And then the second one is planned for the other day, which is also like a clothing and accessories brand, and they're like a complete different side of design. They're very quirky and they're very cute, and they had these really vintage lamps, and when I got them as a gift from the brand, I was like, oh, I actually am running out of places to put the lighting in, and then I realized we don't have a special light in the kitchen. And I know you would think, why would you need a special light in the kitchen? It's like really bright. It's one of the brightest areas in the house, and it'll kind of get in the way of cooking. But trust me, if you put the lamp in your kitchen on the counter and you turn it on, then cooking is so romantic, and washing the dishes is so romantic. And when you're just about at that point where you're like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to wash the dishes, I'll just do it tomorrow, turn that light on and you'll want to clean the kitchen because it's so romantic, and you can't have filthy dishes laying around. Recently, I've been having so much fun reading cooking books under the lighting, and that's just the magic of having lighting come from the bottom up. And then we have Museum of Modern Kitchen lamp, which also comes from the bottom up. It goes perfectly with our office. I also am thinking of having a studio sometime, and I think I would take that lamp out from my office and put it in our new studio. Hopefully we'll have one, because it gives you a really Bauhaus kind of a vintage look.
Sweetie.
And then the fourth type of lighting, which is the ones from the wall. I've always thought that it was really romantic, and I always wondered how they put these kind of lightings on the wall, like where is the wire and everything, and now I know the secret to it. And the thing is, the wall lighting is something that you need to fix way early on in the stage of interior design, so it's kind of difficult because you never know. If you're kind of a fickle person like me, you never know where you're gonna want to put stuff where, and so we had to put it in the safest places possible, which was the entrance area and the bathroom area and the downstairs hall area, and we accessorized it all with the co-lamp wall lighting, and I love it. So if you have the opportunity to be able to put some wall lighting, please go to the co-lamp homepage, because they have various different designs of wall lamps, and having a wall lamp makes your home feel more classy. It feels like you're gonna have a ballroom dancing party contest sometime, and you just feel really posh and rich. These days, Chan and I always say to each other, I feel so rich. Not that we are so rich, because we aren't, but we feel like the most rich couple ever. So that's it for today. I hope you guys had fun watching this video, and I hope that this helped you guys. This has been a video that you guys have been requesting for a while, and I'm sorry that it took so long, and I'm again sorry for coming back so late. But if you want to see more of this, then please leave comments below and keep watching the video until the end, because I'm gonna edit in something really cute with Sudi related stuff at the end. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. Bye!
수리, 우리 차 사러 간다.